My name is Tumelo, and this is the 2016 4x4 and Outdoor Show. The 2016 South African 4x4 and Outdoor Show was hosted at the end of August at Zwartkops Raceway west of Pretoria, with 400 exhibitors and the unique attraction for Joe Public to drive in a range of vehicles on the outdoor track, as well as a host of other fun outdoor attractions. Thousands of visitors were expected to share in the fun. But enough of the small talk, let me go show around some. This part of the show covers some of the accessory companies as well as interesting 4x4 bits and bobs. Between the sunny parts and the seat covers and the LED light bars, there's this beauty, which proved to be one of the stars of the show. It's Zone Off-Road's 40-inch Wrangler called Bronx. I found owner Conne van der Merwe to find out a bit more.
Last week we started with a vehicle. We decided we need to build something different.
Last week already?
Last week Thursday evening we decided to draw the, pull the trigger, and we decided we need a fresh change to Bronx. So we decided we had the Stinger, so we went with the XRC fenders. We actually changed everything to the Smittybolt XRC fenders, and then we added a new bonnet with a new Line-X coating on it.
I like the
coating.
paint. I like.
So it's scratch resistant. We put a new AEV suspension in it. We added 40-inch maxi wheels. We went for maxis, the only ones that were available. 40. And then we went with beadlock rims to complete this whole process.
Sure, it looks mean. It looks. It looks.
Took a bit of. We burnt a bit of hours in the night, but we got it finished yesterday at 3 o'clock.
Zone was obviously not the only 4x4 accessory company with cool show models, as there were plenty more to drool over. Onka 4x4 displayed a beautiful Toyota Land Cruiser, as well as some very cool Hilux and Ranger bull bars. Also on the menu were some big old Dodge Ram trucks, courtesy of American Trucks. And some more massive vehicles from 4x4 muscle trucks. This included Simpson the Land Cruiser, Hellboy the Jeep, and Godzilla, the slightly bigger than usual Toyota Hilux. And then there was the cool four-wheel drive trucking Mini Countryman. And the big wheel electric truck conversions and some Ford Rangers with a handful of accessories. But sure, all this hard work makes a man hungry. So Kwaba's hut was like an oasis in the desert. From lamb rolls, roasted cooker, Vors rolls, and everything in between, a skillfully selected an egg and bacon contraption that did the trick. Meanwhile, some other visitors were getting rid of some excess energy by being mounted in a giant kitty. But back to wheels as I continued exploring. There were some even bigger wheeled monsters on display. But more on those a bit later. First, some gadgets. Ever wish you could magically make a braai appear and disappear Well, this is about as close as you'll get to a magic bride. And here's a handy contraption from Tono King for loading stuff on your bakie's back and keeping it there. And when you fold it inside, it's like a little holding area for your shopping bags. A dirty ride you can go on a dirty, well, ride in a cool little buggy. And you can have your looped up bottle with an inspirational message. Or you can do some low riding like a girl on a hoverboard contraption. And a roll bar that is also a bar.
So what happens if you're in the middle of the bush and you're feeling a bit thirsty? So at Canvas Canopies, they've got the answer. 40 liters you can put at the top, 50 on the sides, and then 2 liters. But you know what, if you ask me, I'd rather put 40 liters of brandy, maybe 2 liters of water. It's like a varam.
This is the Ironman 4x4 store, where the company had set up an interactive display with levers and shocks so customers can experience the actual damping and compression of different types of shocks. This is Rob Green, Motorsport supercharged Toyota Hilux V6. Just listen to that 327 kilowatts, baby!
Tell me about this, I'm a bit intrigued.
Yeah, Tumela, this is our new shape Toyota Hilux, and it's a 4-liter supercharged V6.
Sure.
So
But why would you want to do that to something that, you know, it's proven itself? I mean, Toyota's been around and...
yeah, there's a very good market. You lose no reliability and you make a lot more torque and a lot more power. And most of the time we're getting customers reporting back with better fuel consumption.
So is it more for dunes or...
Yeah, generally for street driving, for town driving, for open roads, and yes, most definitely. A lot of our clientele take the vehicles into dunes and tow seriously heavy either caravans or trailers.
Okay.
There were also many camping contraptions, but the one that I liked the most was this one, the Opus fold-out trailer house, all the way from the UK. The price is also all the way from the UK. A cool 300,000 rands. I went, that's a lot of money, but this is so nice. But wait, it's time for something completely different. And I mean completely different. After the break, we check out some tires. The 2016 South African 4x4 and Outdoor Show sure had something for everyone, from monster trucks to cool little tricks and balls that don't fly away when you kick them.
Just make sure you don't go near thorns or anything, but you can cover it up like a normal soft.
Can you make it?
Oh yes, Bafana could definitely benefit from my skill. Meanwhile, people were heading to the Pitt Strait area. I of course had to go and find out what was cooking.
Some places do donkeys, others do horses, some greyhounds, and Pretoria, camels.
This is like the camel trophy. But wait, alle grappies op 'n stokkie. Time to get serious about this race. Very serious.
I found myself a jockey for the camel race. His name is Arno from Cool Kid. Arno, tell us a bit about yourself.
Good, I'm from Cool Kids, as you said. First time, nice day out in the sun. First time on a camel. I've been on a lot of motorcycles. Let's see how it goes, and I came prepared. Thank you.
No, good luck. Tell me about your blue bib.
This one, it's a bit too small, doesn't fit my hips, so I had to put it around the neck.
Okay, no, good luck. I'll be hooting out for you.
Thank you very
much.
much.
All the best.
All right.
Camel trophy time it is. And after taking a rather considerable time to line up, the camels are ready. And they're off! And it's a camel in the lead. As a man departs, the saddle in the back. And they're still racing, and a camel is still in the lead, and, well, that's it. As all the camels huddle together for a group hug. One of them actually won. We are not sure which one, but a camel definitely did win. After all that excitement, it was time to simmer down some, so I took in some target shooting. And then I decided to drop from a weird chair.
1, 2.
And then I found a long line of 4x4s ready for a drive. From a Citroen to a Jeep to a Toyota Hilux to a Jeep Wrangler and everything in between.
One of the most unique attractions about this show is that you get to drive around the track in any other car that you want. In this case, I'm driving around in an X4.
This is BMW's X4. It's powered by a 2-liter turbocharged diesel engine that delivers 140 kilowatts and 400 newton meters of torque. It's quite surreal driving on the famous 2.5-kilometer track where legends like Cyril van der Merwe still race in classic cars. I, on the other hand, was taking it easy in the snazzy BMW.
This is a X-Drive, so it's all-wheel drive. Mostly your power would be in the front.
As I pulled back into the pit area, I heard a very distinct engine sound, like a supercharged V6 petrol engine being chased to the red line. Of course, this needed investigating. This is the Jaguar F-Pace driving display, based on Zwartkops' skid pad. Here the instructors took visitors on a short gymkhana track, which included some sideways action. The sporty version of the F-Pace, the 35T, is powered by a 3-liter V6 petrol engine that breathes through a supercharger. Most of the engine's 250 kilowatts are sent to the rear wheels, so you can actually drift this SUV like a hardcore performance car. Then the instructor decided I should have a go.
You've got a big mouth.
They can all hear each other as well.
So I put my Lewis Hamilton face on, and with the instructor giving me some direction between all the cones, I gunned the supercharged engine, which resulted in a spectacular drift. Hey, I understand stuff about low range and diff locks, but this Ken Block sideways business? Icon, I'll leave that to Ken Block. Time to go exploring some more.
How, Cyril, was? Askies man. Omana so gaan dit.
Goed jezelf. Doe maar daar, je gaat.
Kan kite ngwana kae.
Kite.
Kan nie klaar nie man. Yes man, lovely seeing you. Lovely seeing you.
Thank you very much, man.
Yes. Now tell us about your store. What have you got?
Yes,
And
like
you know.
that one, the guys convinced us to come and join them on the.
So you came?
For the 4x show, and we here, you know, and with all the people here, it's unbelievable, yeah, how many people are here, and it's enjoyable. The weather is nice. But when are you going to come that I take you for a spin with my 4x4, man?
With so much to do, I'll have to take home Hannes and his famous sideways spins on another day. Instead, I went looking for some slower speed, wheel in the air low range action. And I found plenty at the Rockstar Energy Drink 4x4 play area. Just look at the beauty. It's a specialized rock crawler with a turbocharged engine and plenty of 4x4 tricks. And that's a Jeep Wrangler, with some pleasing on the eye passengers clocking some airtime on the XL Twister section. For a couple of hundred rands, visitors can actually drive one of these machines, like this turbocharged little rock crawler with more tricks than Hlaudi Motsweneng, and this LMC 4x4 Adventures Land Rover Discovery kit car. And I got to drive the V8 Landy through some ditches and up the mountain. Okay, not really a mountain, but a very big heap of sand. Time to head to the shops. After the break, the big boys come out to play. Welcome back to the 2016 South African 4x4 and Outdoor Show at Zwartkops Raceway, west of Pretoria. And you join me just as I'm about to tick another box in my I Want to Drive bucket list. The Specialized Rock Crawler and Trail 4x4 is one awesome piece of 4x4 kit. With solid axles, more suspension travel than Geniel's Dakar Racing bakkie, and about 10,000 kilowatts from a turbocharged Toyota MR2 engine, this little 4x4 can go just about anywhere.
So, when we get to the top.
Just listen to the sound of it. Okay, so it won't be comfortable driving to Windhoek, but on a tough old 4x4 track, this baby is king. One more item added to my Christmas wish list. One turbocharged rock crawler, please. Slightly less exciting, but still very cool, was a Max's 4x4 driving experience. Here the visitors could pick and choose with what 4x4 they would like to complete the 4x4 track as a passenger. I chose the Mahindra Scorpio because I was quite curious to see how the Indian lorry would do on a 4x4 track. And it certainly did a grand job. While driver Stefan and I were contemplating the meaning of 4x4, the 2.2-litre turbo diesel Indian bakkie, which also has low range, scampered up every hill on the track and made it look all surprisingly easy. After all the stores, the 4x4 accessory displays, the food, the beautiful scenery, the 4x4 tracks, the radio control 4x4s, the fast Jaguars on a slippery skid pan, vehicles driving around the track, and so much more, it's time to go big, really big. These two Land Rovers belong to Monster Truck SA. Well, Land Rover by name and body only. Underneath the Defender and Discovery bodies lives some very expensive 4x4 hardware. The Discovery is powered by a V12 engine and the Defender a powerful V8 with about 21,432 horsepower, or that's what it sounds like at least. Let the games begin. Okay, so I need one of those for Joburg's peak hour traffic. Mind you, it might be slightly heavy on the pocket with that V8 engine. Just one of those massive wheels apparently cost 100,000 rands. And if you can't drive over them, you can always deafen them by revving your V12 engine to Kingdom Come. It has no silencers whatsoever. And that was almost that. After taking one last walk about and stopping at the Max's display for no particular reason, I found someone who looked ready for a day in the spa.
We've got the organizer of that 4x4 and outdoor show, Alan, with us right now. And Alan, tell us about the show. Talk to me.
You saw it.
I saw it, yeah.
All the tracks running. Where did you get that in Africa?
Sure,
We were
sure.
running all the skip bands, the 4x4 tracks, the main race track, the monster
Go-karts,
truck
go-karts
show.
in the back.
Yeah, go-karts in the back, the camel race. All outdoor, 4x4, guys, come on.
But for
It's a
you,
big
for you, what stood out? You know, these past 2 days, what stood out for you? What was wow for you?
Well, geez, the camel race was wow. The monster truck show today, Sunday,
That was awesome.
wow.
That was awesome.
The 4x4 tracks.
Yes.
So basically, all of it was wow.
It sure was wow, and it will be back in August 2017. If you need more information, check out the show's website.
And that was the 2016 4x4 and outdoor show. It was lekker, maar is nou klaar. Is toe nou.